What's up, guys? I'm here with the lovely Erica, who is one of our longer term clients. She's made some amazing progress through her journey so far. So we're going to talk about her journey.
So, originally, my background was actually in dance, but I had moved into an office job, which I think many of us who formerly had either experiences in sports or the performing arts tend to do. And as a result, I started to gain weight, and fitness, nutrition just became less and less of a priority. But I think at the point when I really decided to join OraFit was when I realized I needed to develop this new relationship with my body. It had been several years, it had been about 4 or 5 years of just really letting go on what used to be two staples in my life, fitness and nutrition. And I not only was looking to find confidence, redevelop a relationship with my body, but I also was starting to feel like I was very stuck at where I was in life. And I felt like at that time, therapy or, meeting with someone and talking it out wasn't actually creating progress and results, or wasn't giving me the feeling that I was moving forward. It was in some ways just adding to that feeling of feeling stuck. And so I decided to shift gears and do something that was action based. And I think that's how I found OraFit. Was I wanted something that was going to push me out of what had been my routine, and push me to actually take action rather than just talk about taking action or talk about change. I wanted to see change. And that is how I found OraFit, really. So I think everything else I'd ever tried was a sprint. It was just getting the result and doing whatever you had to do to achieve that result, right? So if it was, I want to lose 20 pounds, then crash dieting and exercising every single day. And I think what happens is you don't have that foundational understanding of what you're actually doing, how you're achieving these results through these crash diets. And it's just simply not sustainable. And so what always would happen is, I think like it happens for many of us, is you do these crash diets, or your thought is, I'm going to completely upend my life for 3 months. I'm never going to touch sugar or carbs or whatever it is. You're going to only drink juice for like a week. And what ends up naturally happening is life gets in the way. There's a special event, there's a party, or you just had a bad day and you really just want something that's comforting. And all of a sudden, because you did that, your perspective is, it's over, it's done. I've ruined my progress because you looked at this as a sprint. However, what I thought I really appreciated with OraFit was, it wasn't a sprint. It was, and I won't even call it a marathon. It really was just about making slight incremental changes to your life and to your mentality. And that had a lasting impact. So maybe it takes a bit more time. I'm not quite sure if you were to compare it, but what I would say is, I didn't stop eating in a matter of a week and then lose a ton of weight. What I did was I made these slight incremental changes to my life in terms of nutrition and fitness that also account for the days when you want to splurge, the days where you want to enjoy your weekend and go out and have a nice meal. And as a result, I've found that I have been able not only to lose weight, but to keep it off, because it's been happening incrementally over a longer period of time. And I think it's, as a result, been far more effective than anything else I've done. So to start, I think I've lost almost close to 40 pounds, which is massive. So between 35 to 40 pounds. I now regularly work out. And when I say regularly, sometimes it's 3 times a week, sometimes it's 5 times a week, and sometimes it's only 2 times a week. But the fact is it's regular and it's in my routine. And what I've actually noticed is, if I don't work out, I start to feel it. I feel a little crankier. I notice my sleep gets interrupted. I'm just happier when I'm able to take that time. And if I'm not specifically working out, I find ways to ensure that I'm active, whether it's hiking. That's just something that never was in my life before. I also cook meals a lot more. I used to be an avid takeout fast food order. Um, and now I actually take the time to meal plan, to think about what I'm gonna get at the grocery store, and to cook meals. And what I've also found, which is really nice, is my family now accordingly, my daughter, my husband, we sit down and have dinners together, where we didn't used to do that before. Before, it used to be that we would just all grab something and eat at different times. Now we take 20 minutes, 30 minutes at night to sit down and eat together, which was something that we really have never done. My daughter's 8 years old. In her 8 years of life, we've never done that before. So until I started to join OraFit. I think that their life is about to change in a way that they don't even realize. I know that this was truly a life-changing experience for me. And I think that what I would recommend to anyone is don't think too much about it. Just take the leap, take act, right? If that's, I think the lesson I've learned is we spend too much time thinking about when is the right time. And when you're in that position where you know you're not happy with your body, or you know that you need to change your routine, whether it's because you want to lose weight, or it's self-care, or whatever the reason might be, don't think too much about it. Just take the leap and go for it.